Good afternoon, Mavericks, and welcome to another round of weekly announcements by myself and Mr. Wall. Today, we've got some exemplars and festivities to cover, so let's get right into it.
Now, we would just like to take a few minutes to do some celebrating of some of our staff members in our announcements this week. We would like to recognize our two exemplary staff nominees for the years of 2019 and 2020, who are also recognized by the Grande Prairie Public School Division. First up is Madame Yaram. She's a unique educator who combines scientific precision with a dramatic flair to engage her students. Madame Yaram's commitment to the school and its people extends far past the walls of her classroom. She is a passionate advocate for the French Immersion Program, GSA, and supporting the promotion of Maverick culture. Thank you so much for your continued leadership in our learning community. And our second exemplary staff that we want to recognize is Mrs. Holland. She's a huge support for students, staff, and parents. If you've ever come into our office or called Charles Spencer on the phone, chances are you've made a connection with her. Mrs. Holland has her finger on the pulse of everything that takes place in our school. Throughout this time period when we've had all these COVID restrictions, she's also been a steady and calm presence. One of her common refrains is, "We've got this." And it's true, we do, because of staff like her. Thank you both so much for your commitment to Maverick culture and our students.
All right, Mr. Wall. Now, we get into the wacky stuff. Literally, Charles Spencer Interact is hosting a school-wide Wacky Hat Day on Thursday, January 7th. So when that comes around, be sure to join your standard Google Meets and Microsoft Teams or other class video lessons while wearing your goofiest hat, as teachers are going to do a class photo online and share it to the school page. So make sure that your hats are appropriate. Up next, still in regards to Interact, the virtual gingerbread house building competition, sponsored by the Interact Club, was a smashing success, and the final votes for the competition are in. But before we get on to the winners, let's not forget all the participants who created and submitted their own creative houses. In third place, we have Emma Haggerty, who created not a gingerbread house, but a gingerbread castle. In second place, we have Devin Waldy, who also didn't create a house, but what looks to be tents surrounding a campfire. And finally, first place, Madison Peril and Jaden Piper, who have really just encapsulated the Christmas feeling in a decorative aesthetic of their gingerbread house, not to mention the added trees on either side. Congratulations to the winners of the contest, and thank you everyone who participated in this community event. And how could we forget the Mavericks of the Week? Next up, we have Emma Harvey. Emma has adapted very well to the newly set school regulations, as she's always up and ready to learn from home. She actively participates, does her work, and not to mention her overall positive attitude. She's very empathetic, which is shown by her curiosity of others' well-being, including her teachers. She's kind, caring, and not to mention her angelic singing voice is a joy to hear for all of those who see her performance for our open stage concerts. I've even seen her in Mr. Brown's recording booth, and she is so persistent in making everything in her performances sound perfect. So, Emma, keep up the fantastic work, and thank you for being an outstanding Maverick citizen.
And our second Maverick Citizen of the Week goes to Rain Driscoll. Rain has gone out of his way to promote Maverick culture at Charles Spencer School by volunteering to play moving music several times each week. Rain has a passion for playing music in our common area so that everyone gets that upbeat feeling before transitioning to their next class. Thank you so much, Rain, for always being consistent, reliable, and respectful in your service to our learning community. It helps make Charles Spencer School a great place to be. And that wraps things up for this installment of At Home Announcements. Of course, we won't be reaching you again until after the Christmas break, and we certainly do want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. And even though it may not be quite the same as usual, we certainly hope that everyone can be happy and stay healthy throughout this time. And we certainly look forward to seeing everyone again, hopefully on January the 11th, when classes are scheduled to resume for in-person learning. Until next time, have a great day, Mavericks.